Welcome back to our second night of virtual Bible school. Thank y'all so much for coming out to join us. In last night's Bible story, we learned about God creating the entire universe. We also learned about how He gave humans the responsibility to take care of that universe. Well, tonight we're going to skip a little bit further. We're still going to be in the Old Testament for this story, still in the book of Genesis. We're going to talk about a family. We're going to meet Isaac and his wife, Rebecca. And we're going to learn about the two children that they had. Let's see what's going to happen. After God created the world and made man and woman, Satan tempted woman, and she listened. At this moment, sin entered the world. Later in the book of Genesis, we learn about Abraham and Sarah, who had a son named Isaac. Isaac, the son of Abraham and Sarah, married Rebecca, and they had twin boys. The firstborn had red hair and was very hairy. His name was Esau. The secondborn had a fair complexion. His name was Jacob. As brothers sometimes will, they argued and fought with each other as they grew. In those days, the firstborn son inherited the most property and blessing from his father, called a birthright. Isaac grew very old, and his eyesight was very poor. When it came time for him to give Esau his birthright and blessings, Jacob became very jealous. Jacob tricked his father into believing he was Esau by putting on Esau's clothes and sheepskin over his arms so he would be hairy like his brother. Jacob stole the birthright and blessing, making Esau very angry. He vowed to kill his brother after their father dies. Jacob heard about this and fled to his uncle's land and stayed away for 20 years.
20 years later.
While he was away, Jacob married and had many children and owned large flocks of sheep, donkey, and camels. He was a very wealthy man. After being away for 20 years, he wanted to return home. Esau had remained in the homeland and had also become very wealthy. Jacob was afraid that Esau still hated him and may want to kill him. So he sent half of his property ahead as a gift to Esau. Jacob hoped that the gift would please Esau and he would no longer wish to kill him. But when Jacob approached his brother, Esau bowed down to the ground. But Esau ran to meet him and hugged him. At this moment, Jacob knew that Esau had forgiven him and accepted him. Jacob said to Esau, "If I have found favor in your eyes, accept this gift from me. For to see your face is like seeing the face of God." How was that for a happy ending to this story? Brothers who fought with each other were able to get back together. And why? Because they had forgiveness in their hearts. Did you know that we're all able to be forgiven? God loves each and every one of us, and He forgives us when we fall short. And at the same time, He expects us to give that same forgiveness to those who have wronged us. So I have a challenge for y'all today. I want you to seek out someone who you need to forgive and be willing to share that forgiveness with them. Next for tonight, make sure that you click on the link for the second night's craft time with Miss Joni.